afternoon or evening, wherever it is you are. Let's do the thing. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. One Piece time. I'm Boo Lawson. It's my birthday. How cool is that? Very boring. Moving on. One Piece. Chapter 1189. King of the World. Now, the chapter came out when I got home late from a party at like 4 in the morning or something last night, and I was about to do the stream then, but I decided wisely to get some rest, and here we are now in the afternoon, kicking it back with the Straw Hats. Now, here we have the Three Wise Monkeys, Zoro, Luffy, and Sanji getting getting put on blast by Nami. This is very funny to me. I think it's perfect that for some reason that Zoro is the monkey that doesn't speak. Speak no evil. Needless to say, where we left off last week was Luffy skewered on the end of a sword. I had my reservations about whether or not that was going to end up being the same thing as last time we saw that happen to Luffy, i.e. when he got skewered by a crocodile, right? So now it's time to find out if our man has a plan for this eventuality. Luffy has been absolutely stabbed. Luffy after just one hit from Emu. Alright. Now behind us, he keeps pushing Luffy all the way back and stabs through one of the branch of the trees of the Atom Tree, skewering Luffy onto the side of it. Holy moly. And Usopp, did he just... Wait, hold up. Can he see Luffy from that far away, or was that some haki action? Was that the abilities that we've known Usopp might have for some time? Latent awakening of something here. Wow. Dude, Luffy gets stabbed and just like that, Usopp's like, snap, what? Like, wow. It's Luffy. I'm just worried if he's gonna be alright. What? Why are you being so ominous all of a sudden? Yeah, Nami, I don't think you can pick up the same vibes that our man Usopp can. Hi, yay. Jinbei coming here with the logic action. Don't forget his opponent swiftly defeated a large giant, Nami, and not just a large giant, an ancient giant, a big Loki. Big Loki. Who is not enjoying the commentary. Hey, Fishman, who the hell are you saying he defeated? Very Luffy-like characterization of Loki here. Again, I'm getting... I always got a really strong vibe that there was supposed to be really like a contrast between Luffy and Loki that was supposed to show how similar they were, except how their paths were different because of who their role models were. Regardless, it is very funny to see Loki rolling around pretty much out of the fight for now, just having to take this. All I can say for sure is that Luffy's haki suddenly weakened just now. And again, Usopp noticed it first. Okay. So, we move over to Frankie and Brooke and Princess Shuri and thawing out of the Ragnar ice. Okay. She's completely thawed out. Princess Shuri! We shouldn't warm her up too quickly. Okay. So they're worried about that. Who says that? I feel like Chopper should be the one who says that. Don't worry. I don't have any body heat. We just established that in the last chapter as well. Or last couple chapters when you guys tried to touch the ice, that there were issues with feel there. Okay. What happened back then? Tell me about that time. Is it you? Isn't it Princess Shuri? And Ragnar is like, squeak, squeak. Like, I don't like this. Stay back. Don't get in the way. Is that Usopp trying to keep... Okay. Brooke, are you good here? If things get scary, then... Hyruden, we're going too fast. Okay. So the giants are holding on for dear life. Oh no, they're gonna crash into Loki. Oh no. Oh, he just can't catch a break. He's become absolute, like, comedy fodder, Loki. He's just taking hit after hit. He was chained to a tree and he got stabbed. He fell and hit the Ragnar ice with his head. He's been stabbed through by Emu, real proper stab too. he's just, not to mention in his flashback as a baby, he was thrown off a fucking cliff. There is so much energy from Oda going into being like, Loki's big and strong, but man, clumsiness finds him. That's so... Fuck. Jesus. Okay, so Ragnar skirts out of there, dodges it. They smash straight into Loki. Looks like Gerd gets saved by Chopper turning into the guard point. Okay. What are you guys doing here? Hyruden? Good? Chopper? Thank you, Chopper-kun. You're so cute and reliable. Praise like that doesn't make me happy or anything, you jerk. Oh. I need to hurry, Loki. Okay, I need to hurry. Loki, let me see those wounds. So Gerd's moving on it. Even though she's only very recently had her fingers reattached. These are some warriors. These are some serious warriors out here. Fighting a good fight. That's nuts. And there's blood everywhere. This is bad. You guys will make my injuries worse. So they're all still on top of fucking... Okay, no, it looked like she was on top of Loki there. I thought that they were all still lying on top of him. He genuinely doesn't trust the other giants to deal with his injuries. You guys will only make my injuries worse. What did you come here for? And remember, he never wants to work with them as a team. He always seems to handle things alone, try to take things on his own, Loki. That's why he didn't tell anyone that he saved Elbaf, right? Hyruden, it's a waste for you to make a stand here. Okay. Go back up, Loki. But the kids. Even if we rescue the children, it'd just be a temporary reprieve. Thinking like a war man. This is a man with hundreds of years of experience. You'd hope he is slightly cued in to how a battle plays out. Their goal is to totally subjugate Elbaf by force. Do you really think this is a position they just decided on at the Reverie? Ooh, that's interesting. That can't be the whole story, right? That man is likely at the heart of this. That man. That man. What do you know? Or what am I missing? Is that... because this is to me seeming to indicate that Jarl knows about Emu. Is that passed down through the legend of Elbaf, in addition to stories about the return of the Nidhogg fruit and Ragnar's powers and the responsibilities that come with only someone, the right person, being the one to wield the hammer? And is it the case that in the Elbaf folklore, in the Elbaf tales, they know that there's someone who lies in opposition to them? They're outside the world government, right? And Harold did know about Emu. Did he ever tell anyone? Like, what? Because Loki knows, and Jarl, they know that he was taken over. Ah, God, I'm gonna have to go back and watch The Death of Harold or reread it because I'm a little foggy on the details, and I've had a big night. Excuse me. Regardless, it's my birthday. Be nice. Loki, do you have any idea who that is? Alright. Harden. Talking from one person who could be king to another person who could be king. Yeah. Sort of. Okay, what do you know? What do you know, Loki? It seems back to Emu and Luffy and skewering a skewered into a tree. That's so. Ay, ay, ay. It seems thou art unable to move. Now he takes out another sword, or is it? Yeah, because this is. Yes, yet another blade that he summons out of Omen. So this sword he wants to do something specific with. Again, another different attack, I presume. Cough. Wheeze, wheeze. This sword, here we go, feeds on life force. Oh, this could be fucking crazy. Oh, this could be brutal. How many slashes can thou endure before perishing? And look at the eyes that Luffy's got bleeding out, skewered on that tree, that close up on his face. Man. Oh, he finally uses his name. Oh, fuck. I'm so happy about that. Monkey D. Luffy. Such a detestable name to Moo. Man, I made a big stink last week about how Emu was not fucking calling Luffy by his name, and it was really annoying Luffy, and Luffy didn't give a shit about Joy Boy and didn't give a shit about Nika, just wanted to be like, yo, I want to be king of the pirates, and I'm going to be that guy, right? And my name's Luffy. That's my name. So it's very interesting that Emu is now, again, switching between names. He's used Nika, he's used Joy Boy, now he's on Monkey D. Luffy. Okay. Such a detestable name to Moo. And yet, thou hast two elder siblings who go by different names. It's so interesting what's happening here. Is this a sibling comparison thing that's being made? Has Emu got older siblings, like a Joy Boy or a Davy Jones or something? What's going on here? A brother slain by the Navy, and the other is a prominent member of the Revolutionary Army. He's right onto it, because I know everything about you, boy. Fuck! Okay, so he's using the sword that... Okay, yeah, what was that? I can't remember what the name of that was. Was that Graham? No. Which one was the sword that... It wasn't Stigma. What was the... I'm going to have to remember what that sword was. We only got the name last week or the week before. So he's using that attack that he used to clear out the forest to stab Luffy. Okay, so he stabs him. Fuck. Fraggarok! Bro. That's a sword It's already skewered Luffy against the wall, and now he's being skewered again. Bro, this is so. Okay, so now he's playing his hand Oda. If this isn't like some epic foreshadowing on Emu and like a trio of siblings thing, if that isn't like, if we aren't getting hinted that Joy Boy and Davy and Emu or some three people back in the past were important trio siblings, like it's clearly on Emu's mind. It's clearly that history repeating sort of feeling. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. Luffy screams out again as blood flies out of his mouth. He must be the one that we spoke of. Okay. This is gonna be Loki having a flashback with rocks or something. Oh no, it's Shanks. Oh fuck yeah, this is gonna be. Okay. Fuck, this is so cool. Red Hair mentioned him back then. Okay. So Jimbei is there as well. A bunch of the crew are there. So some of them are about to find out about the real deal, right? The king of the world, I think. Alright, Red Hair mentioned him back then. This is fucking awesome. This is so cool. With this ability, I'll make sure Pops and those soldiers have no regrets. Okay, this is him after getting Ragnar and the Nidhogg. Oh, bro. Look how dark Scopper's face is here. He's like, we got stuff to, we got shit to discuss. Hold on, Loki. I know you're angry, but you can't do that now. There's levels to this shit, Loki. There's levels to this shit, and Shanks is so the guy to point that out. He pointed it out from the first time someone got taken out in One Piece. There's fucking levels to this shit. What are you talking about, Red Hair? Are you really gonna stand in my way when I want payback for my dad? I considered Harold a friend. I'd like nothing more than to avenge him, too. But you have to think clearly. The government just attempted to take over Elbaf. Your priority should be to prepare for war. Man. Fucking Emperor shit, bruh. This is such a sharp cookie here in the brain of Shanks. This is such a clever boy. We're proud of our Shanks. We are so proud of his, let's just call it future sight, right? His ability to see tides changing. Huh? A full-on war with the world government? That's not what I have in mind. This is personal, personal. Dad and those men have regrets I need to lay to rest. This is blood, fucking blood for blood, eye for an eye shit. I'm talking about revenge on the ones responsible. Vendetta, And just who is that? Who's your target? All those world government bastards. Love it. Could be more specific. The one who tried to use Harold is king of the world. Alright. Loki's been let in on the big juicy secret. The truth. Ain't no Gorosei leading proceedings. It is actually about one Emu. What are you saying, Shanks? The world government has no sole ruler. Oh, fuck. Ja Rule doesn't like this. It contradicts everything they stand for. Hey, Shanks, it's okay if you don't believe me. If there is a secret king, I can just take his head and be done with it. Well, that hasn't played out quite how you desire so far, anyway. Never say never, Loki. You could be the guy. We don't know. It could be you taking out Emu. In that mural, you're pretty central to that fight. Well, anyway, let's have a look at the. Even if you make it to the Holy Land, the king's power is immeasurable. And that's if you can make it there. There is someone who managed it once. Mm-mm-mm. Rocks. And that, for me, that's like telling Loki, telling Loki that Rocks did it is like saying to Simba, don't go into the fucking elephant's graveyard in The Lion King. It's like pointing, hey, don't do this thing right now, but you know how it's your hero and idol, he's the only one who's ever done it. And, just don't do it yet. Not yet. We don't need to rush into this fight just yet. Showed it already. You don't get to boss me around. I don't care where that prick is hiding. I'll destroy everything in my way. So is this why Shanks ties him to the tree? Because Loki's gonna fucking hurt himself. So Shanks doesn't want Loki to hurt himself. Oh, do Scopper and Shanks do this to fucking... Don't do anything stupid, Loki. Okay, there's the West Castle. Those few years I left the country, I wasn't even able to make it to him. If the king of the world really has come out to play, this is the perfect chance. He's like, come on, Eminem, lose yourself. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime, big Loki. You're so simple-minded. Say what? But I have no objections in this case. I'm going to take him down. Hyruden's gonna go in on an emu. All right, Oda. All right, we wanted to see the bravery of Elbaf for a very long time. What are you going to show us? Our father's enemy. This is an unreal conversation. Jinbei, with his head well and truly still on its shoulders. If the world is a king, then what role do the 5 elders serve? It's a very normal and very natural follow-up question, Nami. It's a very, very good question. I just told you to not get in the way. So Brooke's still fighting over shit with Ragnar. Cheep. He says he froze her because she's dangerous. Look at him putting his little hands up like, yo, I don't want to fucking smoke with you, Brooke. I'm trying to protect you all. Huh? You're the one who froze her? Well, she may indeed be dangerous, but I assure you, it's not her fault. She was being controlled. This girl is like a daughter to me. Look at fucking... the horror that Ragnar is trying to consider how Shuri could be Brooks the skeleton's daughter. Like, huh? There's no resemblance. Just cheap. Sounds like a lot of interesting things going on here. Robin. Okay, so Robin's popped out of nowhere. Okay, or she's up. Chopper, I want you to come to the library right away. Oh, come on. Give me some more. Was it Biblo action? Give me, or Biblio, whatever that owl's name was. I want more. First, second world. I want more Harley mural. Give me anything in that direction. Please. Saul. Howdy. Okay, so and then we're cutting back to Luffy and Emu and the absolute fucking murking of Luffy. The pounding that he is taking. Jesus. Okay, next is, oh my. Apologies. Oh, he's getting fucking, he's getting playful with it now. Emu's being very like, would you look at this little blade I got here? This is a drumstick, but in the case of Emu, he's like, I'm sorry. Looks like you're gonna have to get stabbed. That's apologies But this is the next blade thou must suffer. How unfortunate. The third one up is Xingjian. So Chinese. Jingshan or oh bro. It's a bad looking black blade axe. Luffy does not look. I'm not sure if he's looking at the axe like, please no more, or if he's looking at anything and can't even tell he's in so much pain. This is gonna go down as one of the hardest sort of things a character's had to take in the series. Like, this is a punishing moment for Luffy. Okay. Sea Cloud Port, Western Village. So this is the fight between Zoro and Summers. King of Hell, 3-sword dragon, 103 mercies. Yeah. Dragon damnation. And Graham. Okay. Bro, not bad from Summers. He's a better swordsman than I would have expected. Okay. 800 years ago, the 19 kings who forged our world made a vow of equality. They placed their swords all around the empty throne to mark that oath. Look at Zoro right now, like, huh? Tohu, Bohu, Nemesis, Longinus, Stigma, Muramasa, the 19 world weapons, they were all laid to rest there. Oh, brother, the great one. Okay, so people were right about those weapons being put in front of the throne being the weapons that Emu was using in the fight, but it also appears that the other Holy Knights get to use these weapons through the power of the Omen granted to them. So now I understand fully what the Omen does in that respect. Okay, that makes sense. These are all extremely, like, important names from various mythology, even Christianity, like Longinus and Nemesis. The 19 world weapons, they were all laid to rest there. But guess what? When the Great One revived us with Omen, he granted access to them. Okay. He granted us access to them. I'm not lying. Their power is a legend that lives on through the great houses. Get it? Roronorazoro? In other words, these families are the ones who have these blades. Okay. Finally, the sword law is enhanced, expanded upon, and made so sexy. Oh, I'm so happy to have more understanding of these weapons. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is the weapon of the House of Shepherd. Graham. And now we cut to the fight with Killingham Rimoshifu family. Meet the weapon of the House of Rimoshifu, Longinus. So the Lance of Longinus. Oh, Neon Genesis fans, where we at? We out here? Lance of Longinus, anyone? You know what I'm at. You know what I'm talking about. Thou shouldst be honored to die by the arms that constructed this world. Fuck me, man. Emu's putting it on the table. He's going, I'ma kill you with the thing you declared war on. You declared war on the world government, Luffy. You shot down that flag, and guess what? The world government was constructed by these families, and these weapons symbolize these families, and I'm in one by one put these fucking swords through you. This is nuts. Nuts. It also it gives us some fun to go, okay, which families do these swords belong to? Okay. So Luffy there He seems to make a noise. And in comes flying the man, the myth, the legend, the mountain eater. Fucking Scopagavan, the left wing of the Pirate King has arrived. Okay. It is my fucking birthday because I have wanted more and more light shone on the abilities in the past or in the present of Roger Pirates, and I like seeing them fight. And I don't know if you remember how quickly Scopper put Luffy and Zoro through the spin cycle, but I am keen for this. I'm also interested that it's an axe versus two axes, right? There's 3 axes in this fight now. What did he say? Xing-chan. Okay, so that's not... I wonder what the weapon from the House of Nerona is, right? Because he seems to... Oh my! Like, when that blade comes up, as if it's... How unfortunate. The third one up is Xing-chan. This here... I'm going to have to look at that axe and work out if there's any significance to how that's put together. Or what part of the world it might represent. It looks very Norse. But yeah, Scopagavan axe fight. Awesome. Left wing of the Pirate King. Awesome. You know, when Ray Lee was when he was fighting against Blackbeard, and he kind of stared him down and auraed himself out of there, he did make a point of being like, I don't think I would have won that fight. And it's probably fairly safe to assume that, like, Zoro and Sanji are around the same power level, that Rayleigh and Scopper are in and around the same power level, right? So, unless we're seeing something extra here from Scopper, because of course he's also defending his family, right? Like, that might bring a little bit more out of him. But far out, that's fucking gnarly. So we didn't see much from Sanji. We didn't see a whole lot from the fight with Zoro, except to say that basically they're being afforded these powers by Emu. The buff that Omen gives them is the access to these weapons. And these weapons, they seem to all wield with, like, proficiency and be quite good with, because they come from... They're their family's weapons, right? They're handed down, so I presume they are each trained how to use them, right? I wonder how Emu is trained, and whether or not Emu is trained to use each of the weapons over time, or how that's all worked, but... And I think it's fucking cool that Zoro's attack is Dragon Damnation, like, as if to damn a celestial dragon. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to reference, but that's what it means to me, and that's awesome. King of Hell 3-sword dragon, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have fun trying to guess which of these swords Emu has... not Emu has named, Summers has named. 19 world weapons. It also makes me think there's a missing weapon there, right? Like, unless the Nefertaris didn't have a sword... You know, I'm thinking about the Nefertari family because of 19 world weapons. There were 20 kingdoms. That's going to be fun. Or is it that Nerona Emu has their own weapon? There's another number of ways you can slice that. 19 world weapons. Dude. Dude. Yeah, and Emu really did kind of stop here. Oh my, apologies, but this is the next blade thou must suffer. Why, oh my? Because he gets coy and fun with it. He goes like, what a shame, gotta use this one. Brooke's crying, moaning for Shuri. Fair enough, I guess. It's sort of a bit depressing how, even though it's going to turn out to be okay, Brooke's going to be right to trust Shuri, presumably. It's like, it's. You just feel so sad for the fucking shit he's been put through. All of the stuff he's been made to suffer needlessly. Oh, yeah, and here we go. Again, Hyruden's going to fight or attempt to hunt fucking Emu. This could be really fun. Like, unexpectedly. Like, I have absolutely no idea what happens in a situation like that. It's everything Loki's ever wanted. He knows about the bad guy. He kind of chased him, wanted to take him out. And this is the first time Harden hears about him. If he goes and takes him out, it's kind of going to get to Loki. But you know what I mean? Like, it's going to get to him. He'll be happy that there's been the vengeance, but he'll have to begrudgingly accept Harden as the real king of Elbaf or something like that. Man. Ah, what a good chapter. We got Shanks explaining to Loki how the world works, and that in of itself became the way that it was explained to the rest of them. Like Jinbei is losing it. Like he was a fucking, he was in the world government as a pirate. Like, he was closer to that center of power than any of these lot have been, really, when I think about it. And it's just nuts to me that Jinbei's going like, oh man, those Gorosei, those guys, okay, like, love it. Everyone who came along or anyone who watched, thank you very much for being here. Please like, subscribe, send abuse. You know how it is. I've had a lot of fun. As always, the saga continues. Please do something.